We're moving on to sport now. Daniel Duffy has the details.
Hughes Insurance sponsors U.T.V Sport.
Good evening. It was another special night for Northern Ireland's women's team as they marked their return to Windsor Park with a 4-0 win over Latvia in World Cup qualifying. Kenny Shields' side now sit third in their group after back-to-back wins. Emma Patterson has this report.
They're a side that keep breaking glass ceilings, and this was yet another one.
History has been made.
Louise McDaniel becoming the first female to score an international goal at Windsor Park, the first of 4 that Northern Ireland fired past Latvia.
We've won 2 games, we've won 8 in the bounce, we've created history, hasn't been done before in any of the Northern Ireland teams, in post-war anyway. They haven't won 8 games in the bounce, so we feel good about that. We are now an emerging nation in terms of ladies football, without a doubt. And we look at the men's game and we see the full house here only a couple of weeks ago, and we want the same at our matches.
What a night indeed. You couldn't write it, like we knew we wanted to come out, we wanted to get 3 points and we wanted to score goals, and we knew we were capable of it, and obviously it being my 50th cap, it was amazing to get on the score sheet, and I think the girls came out in the second half and gave their absolute all, and that's why we ended up winning 4-0.
We wanted to start the campaign really positively. We wanted to, build our performance game in, game out, and I think we've really done that tonight. I think over the 2 performances we've really dominated and we've been clinical, and yes, we would like to score more goals, but 2 4-0s, what a start.
Kenny Shields' side are now unbeaten in 8 games, but it only gets tougher from here. Up next, 2 vital qualifiers in October against Austria and England. Emma Patterson, U.T.V Live.
Staying with football, and there was an upset in last night's opening round of County Antrim Shield fixtures as Dundela defeated Premiership side Carrick Rangers 2-0. Cliftonville Crusaders and Ballymena United all progressed to the next round, while in a repeat of last year's final, defending champions Larne knocked out Glentoran. With the Ryder Cup at Whistling Straits just 2 days away, Rory McIlroy will be teeing up in the tournament for a 6th time, and the Hollywood golfer knows how special it is to be part of a European team.
570 people have been into space. I think over 5,000 people have climbed Everest. 225 have won a men's major. So when you sort of break it down like that, it's a pretty small group, and it's pretty cool. Being here is very special, and being part of a European team, and very few people can call themselves a European Ryder Cup player.
It was a big night for this man here. 18-year-old Conor Bradley made his Liverpool debut in the Carabao Cup win over Norwich City last night. The County Tyrone teenager is the first player from Northern Ireland to appear for the club since Sammy Smith back in 1954. He made his international debut against Switzerland earlier this month. He's got a bright future ahead of him. That's all your sport this evening. Bye for now.
Hughes Insurance sponsors U.T.V Sport.
Well, as we saw earlier, they're getting relatively good weather up at the Balmoral show. But the big question is, will it last until Saturday?
We're about to find out because Louise Small has the latest forecast.
Time for a freshen up, especially with unexpected showers ahead. U.T.V weather, sponsored by Phoenix Natural Gas.
Hello there, good evening. Well, today marks the start of the autumn equinox, meaning days and nights are almost the same length. It also marks the start of the astronomical calendar. Now, looking at the pressure sequence, high pressure continues to dominate across southern parts. However, there is an active cold front moving across northern areas, bringing increased cloud with the chance of the odd shower too. As we head through into the early part of this evening, cloud will start to move in across northern areas, bringing some outbreaks of rain across the north coast. The rain will become light and patchy before it turns dry again by midnight. Winds will pick up across higher ground, becoming fairly gusty through the early hours, especially across the Sperrins. It's going to be a fairly damp and cloudy start to Thursday. The cloud may even be thick enough for some outbreaks of rain over the hills, but it will turn dry and bright with winds easing for a time. Breeze will pick up though through the evening with a top temperature of around 18 degrees Celsius. Across the rest of Ireland, there'll be a lot of dry and bright weather, with temperatures generally staying in the mid to high teens with westerly winds. So it's going to feel a little fresher than it has done recently, but it's still going to be quite a pleasant day. Looking ahead, it's going to stay cloudy on Friday, but Saturday looks likely to be a better day, turning drier and brighter with variable amounts of cloud. Winds are expected to pick up on Sunday with a few showers here and there, perhaps affecting southern parts. That is the very latest. Have a lovely evening.
On cloud 9. Now the job is done. U.T.V weather, sponsored by Phoenix Natural Gas.
That's the way it is in Northern Ireland this Wednesday tea time. I'll be back with our next local bulletin at halftime.
ITV News continues now with Chris Shipp. From Paul and me and everyone on the team here at U.T.V. Have a very good evening. See you again tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.